Guys, I've got it back from the machine shop. The block, the crank, the head all redone. Alright, here's some of the parts I'm going to be using. Got the King Racing Trimax rod and main bearings. These are in standard size, they should work out well. I'm using the Manley 4032 connecting rods. Part number is 14032-4. These are the H-beam forged rods. These things look awesome. Too bad you'll never see them again when they're in the motor. So we got those. Got the Molly pistons. The part number on this one is 197786165. These are 4032 forged pistons, 88 millimeters. I guess my machinist, the spec on these things were the bore size could be 88 millimeters, but I'm going to be running upwards of, well, past 21 pounds of boost. Maybe 24, we'll see what we got. But so he added a 1/2 thousandths, I believe it was, to the bore size. And he capped the rings for me. Top ring is 21 and the second ring is about 24. So those are the pistons. Of course, we got the ARP main studs and the ARP head studs. These are the main studs. These are the ARP L19 head studs. So we got those. We've got new cork sport injector seals. We got the balance delete with the oil pan baffle. This is the JBR one, and I went with this one over the fancy purple one because this centerpiece is welded and not riveted. Not that the rivets would break, but this is more secure. Then in these two little boxes here we have Damon Motorsports passenger motor mount and the transmission motor mount. Those are in black and red, so those will be good to put in while I'm there. Be a lot easier. And we also have this box of goodies which contains all of our gaskets, all of our assorted gaskets we're going to need. This was the stage 3 kit from Edge Autosports. Got a new VVT. All the chain guides for the timing components is all in there. So I'm going to clean up this block, blow it out, chase the threads so we could get started building this. Guys, I'm going to install the oil squirters now. I clean up all these bolts. I had to pull one from the old motor because one of the bolts was stripped on this one. Out real quick. full torque on these are 70 to 95 inch-pounds. And I'm going to put some Loctite on the bolts, some blue Loctite. Just a little bit. And these are 7mm, I believe. 8mm. Listen. Go 80. 75 to 95 is the spec. That takes care of the wheel squirters. The pistons are supposed to be clearance for them, but we'll see when we get it together, because I didn't see a relief like the factory piston. So alright, so now we'll clean all these surfaces here, and we could set that crank in and check the clearance. We should put the studs in first, see how that goes. We're not going to Loctite the shifting factor. This is for the washers and the nuts when we assemble it. These are already kind of oiled up, so that must be some shipping stuff, but let's see what we got. Alright. Actually, let me get a brush. That way we could just brush the motor oil on here. Hand tight only, huh? I'm going to go ahead and check the length on all of them when I'm done, just so we can make sure there's no uneven engagement. Actually, what I'm gonna do. What size is this? There. So roll them down, back it off, and then tighten it with the hand. Sweating.
Hmm?
Sweating. I don't even know what's going on here. What are you looking at? These are the main studs.
What are these little things?
Oil squirters. They squirt oil to the bottom of the piston. So the
all
piston.
Engines have those?
Not all of them.
I've never seen this before.
Never seen what before?
Little squirters in an engine. Little pumps.
Well, they don't pump. They just, there's a check valve in there, and they Alright, now just take a quick measurement. Let's see what these come up as. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. So they're all the same height. That's good. Now, so this, I'm gonna clean all this with some alcohol. First, I'm going to get another beer because I had a long night at work yesterday. Balance shaft, delete. Of course, there were no instructions with this. Let me look those up real quick. Instructions are available in their support section. So you have to go to JBR's website, or you can find it here because I'm going to look it up for you. So that's the. Let me see. That's the. It's just a little plug with an O-ring on it and a washer and a plate. So we're going to want to lube up the O-ring here with some oil. So we don't ruin it. Okay, we're going to set this in here. Like so. And washer. I'm going to use the blue Loctite because that's what I have. It's a big bolt. Assume that is metric. So 18. This was a 17mm bolt. Balance shaft, oil plug is in. I cleaned all this stuff. Next step is to put our bearings in. Dry. We'll put the girdle in, torque it down. And we'll spin the crank, make sure we're not getting any distortion from the studs, which I don't think we're going to get any, but. And as I do that, I will check for, well, I can't. I need to check the plastic gauge first for the clearances. And you don't want to move the crank when you do that.